Hello and welcome back to my playthrough of Final Fantasy 15 within the Final Fantasy Marathon, and in this episode I complete Chapter 12 and beyond. So without further ado, let's get into it. So of course, the one thing that lets this game down is just how short this bloody main story is.
We'll be waiting on
Let's
board.
go.
Give us a holler when you're ready to show.
But here we are. Get close towards the end of the game. You know, I understand like production of the game was very slow. They scrapped most of the ideas they originally had about 3 years before the game came out to make a really good open world game. I know it takes longer than 3 years. So you know, it was a rush job in the end.
Word.
I get that, but
Is that you, Prince Noctis?
Yeah. Have we?
Oh, blessed be the stars. Just look at what a fine young man you've grown into. I am Maria, a retainer in service to House Fleuret. I doubt you'll remember me after these long years.
I can't say I do.
Don't worry. Who I am is of little import in light of what I wish to discuss. Lady Lunafreya risked everything to spirit the ring of the Lucii away from the Citadel. Did she deliver it to you?
Yeah.
Stars above! My fears have been assuaged. Lord Ravis, too, will be overjoyed to hear this news.
Ravis too.
I beg of you, please, see the ring to Noctis on my behalf. Already, my flesh has begun to fail me.
No, I cannot accept it. By your hand, it must be done. To deliver the ring and inspire the king is your calling. You mustn't fall.
But I lack the strength to go on.
Find it, Lunafreya. You have the will. Go to Noctis. Show him the truth of your heart.
I understand you will go hence to the Imperial capital.
Yeah.
Lord Ravis has King Regis's glaive in his safekeeping, and it was his wish to return it to you, my prince. Though I imagine it will not be easy for you to find each other.
I'll get it from him somehow.
I pray it shall be so.
now we return. So, I mean, literally, from chapter 10 onwards, it's just a train ride all the way to the Imperial capital. But, as I said, I get the game was rushed, but it's not really the best.
About the crystal. Remember how I said it was locked away?
Yeah?
They really don't allow anyone near the thing. The Emperor himself never got close to it. The lab rats had a theory that the crystal posed some kind of threat to the demons. The way they see it? That's the reason the Chancellor had the Emperor go after it in the first place. Dunno, but that theory holds water in my book.
Oh, here we are. Here we go. Of course, nice little dark setting to fit the game at this point. We push on.
Prince Noctis!
Yeah?
Prince Noctis, were you excited to marry Lady Lunafreya? Because she was really excited to marry you. She looked so happy the day her dress arrived. She really loved you, Prince Noctis.
Thank you.
At first, the father had mourned the fate of his chosen son. Yet in Tenebrae, the two found solace. It was not the Oracle who assuaged their fears, but the girl. She holds the true power.
I have little to offer a king, other than the voice afforded the Oracle. Nevertheless... And... I'm afraid you might find this foolish. But... to be together with Noctis again, even if only for a short while, it would mean the world to me. I do not seek to guide him, merely to stand beside him.
Lady Lunafreya worried she was burdening you with the wedding. That's not true, is it?
No, not at all.
Hello, Richard. I was just saying how it's just a shame that the game was rushed. And I understand and I get that the original plans for the game, like, spent nearly a decade. It was going to be Versus 13. That was all scrapped. And I understand that in the end, everything that was originally planned was scrapped only 3 years before.
For some new ones. Give one of us a holler when you're ready to shove off, then.
Dining car's open.
I'll wait.
If you need a break.
I guess I'll do a bit of exploration. But that's the thing. I get that so many of the original ideas were scrapped. They only had 3 years to start again from like a
Lady Lunafreya once tended a garden filled with scilla blossoms, watering the flowers herself. Sadly, the whole field went up in flames. It's heartbreaking to see what's become of it.
As I said, if they only had 3 years to start from scratch, but it just means that the final product was just so rushed that we've got really one of the worst Final Fantasy stories. You know, I get they've done all these DLCs to try and flesh out the story, but that's not gonna make up for everything that's happened. But you know, it is what it is, I guess.
Welcome.
That's why I'm super excited to see 16, because it looks like 16 is really going to be worth it.
We'll see you around.
But yeah. Do. Let's go.
Shall we shove off, then?
Climb aboard.
We go to Greylia. I mean, the Leviathan bit was very cool.
Don't worry about
and
the civilians. They're in my good hands.
a lot of the end game's good.
Can't
but,
say the
yeah.
same for you. Watch yourselves in the capital.
We will. Thanks, Arnea. We'll see you around. It's snowing.
Get your ass on board.
Yes, sir.
Gorovas Rift, a frozen ravine where the fallen Shiva lies, a solitary railroad carved through its unforgiving snowscape. With Biggs and Wedge driving, the train makes its slow and steady way towards the Imperial capital. Of course, I'm just going to do chapter 12. I'll probably end up doing chapter 13 as well. Then I need to do 14, then before I do 15, because you get the last opportunity to use Umbra to return to Lucis, and then I'm going to have to do all the hunts that appear in chapter 15 to get everything done. Then I'll do chapter 15, then after the game is done, I'll do the post game. There's not really much. I know you get free. You have the the 2 dungeons, sorry, that are locked by keys. I can get the Regalia type F. I'm going to go over Ravato, that little yellow strip. Bet there's another dungeon there. There's a few other little bits I'll be able to do, like Adamantis, etc. And then this game will be done. I don't think there's really going to be much more time for this. Yeah, I am good. Watching Man United get destroyed like that, I was just like, well, definitely didn't see that coming.
Look at all that snow. No wonder it's so cold in here.
We must be approaching the Glacian's cadaver.
Won't be a blessing if all we got's a body.
Let us hope we pass through the gorge without incident.
It's what's after the gorge I'm worried about.
Noctis is free to roam about the train until it arrives. Into the Arctic crevice. Walk around till the train arrives. It's a huge bit here. You've got the Gorovas Rift there. Going to be the final stop before the Imperial capital. Of course, here we are. So yeah, I also don't get why. Basically, I said until we get to the capital, so most of the final chapters from 10 to 15, it's just a train ride to the end. There is something else that's going to happen that's a major point. I won't reveal too much, but it is a time jump. See, I remember everything that happens, it's just I don't. You could just tell that it was rushed. But oh well. Yeah, go on. No point. Just get a few items that I'm not really too fussed about.
I wonder what it could be this time.
Attention now.
Yeah?
What's wrong?
You may have noticed we stopped. As for the cause, outside the fence.
We'll take a look.
Oh,
I hope it's just a quick snow shoveling job.
Indeed.
Right. Here we go.
It's freezing.
You better keep moving to stay warm.
The Glacian did this. I think I can see her.
It's a shame. She's lying dead.
Oh well, whoops.
Cold. Let's clear
Take down the demons. A Snarger.
Better make this.
These are easy, you know. Oh right.
Nice try.
That's the thing, it is an interesting twist. You know, there are some interesting concepts, but the game could have been so much better. Like, if it wasn't rushed. I said, I understand, it's just a shame that, because it was originally going to be Final Fantasy 13 Versus, or whatever it was called. as they had to scrap the original ideas, so they only ended up spending 3 years making this game. And of course, a massive open world game like that, you're not really going to get much going on, because they just simply ran out of time and had to rush out. As I said, I get the DLCs have added story to it, but it's just not, doesn't really do it justice, really. That's what I mean, like the things that happen at the end of the game are quite cool, but yeah, the game, as I said, could have been so much better. Hello there. The Death Claw. Ow. As I said earlier, you can tell the game was rushed. From after Chapter 9, well, just after the Leviathan fight, it becomes so obvious that it was rushed. It's so... everything's just so messy and sporadic and all over the place. Just Libra Elementary.
Hurry up. Ain't got time to waste.
Think I don't know that.
Hey, Noct!
What's up?
You better get in here. Something's
Got
not
it.
right. Come on,
Be there in a
Iggy.
sec.
Right.
No way. You! Hold it! That son of a bitch.
Be careful, Noct. Here we go. That's the thing, I personally really enjoy the final chapter, like watching it, so I enjoy playing it. And the final fights are pretty cool, but it's just...
Stop!
yeah.
Stop,
Well,
damn it!
as I've already said, I don't want to repeat myself, but yeah.
Where's Prompto?
Oh, there you are. I'm worried about your friends. They've fallen and they can't get up. Why not lend them a hand? A coldness that can only be hers.
Hello, Gentiana.
The face you wore the day.
Let it now be done, as promised to the Oracle.
Tiana, it's you. You're the Glacian.
Tales of the past and hopes for the future are manifest in the King of Kings. The Frostbearer's blessing shall be his.
Ask about hopes for the future.
In the days that follow the war, while the Six are still asleep, the pyre burner is sought by a man who draws him away from the light. His peril is sensed by the Frostbearer, she rushes to his aid, only to be felled by the foreign hordes. Those masses are now one with the darkness. Darkness that before long will swallow the Six and the star they protect. This star's fate no longer rests in the hands of the gods. It sits on the shoulders of the chosen. Deliver this world from darkness and grant my love release.
I promise I will.
And ask about Tales of the Past.
The Six have safeguarded this star since time immemorial. Each of a different mind, but united by this common purpose. The gods' protection extends to all creatures here below, even to the mortals created in their image. They are feeble creatures leading fragile lives and clinging to foolish fancies. The Frostbearer scorns these visions of hope, which melt like snow in the sun's light. Yet the Pyre Burner admires their strength of will. For their reverence, he grants unto them his flame, and the world of man flourishes. His benevolence warms the frozen heart of the Frostbearer. The mortals have earned her respect, he her love and admiration. It is not long, however, before some among those men ascend to new heights of hubris. The people of Solheim spurn the gods who blessed them, the gods they once worshipped. The ungrateful mortals incur the wrath of the Pyre Burner. He seeks to raise the very civilization his flames once helped build. But the Six are sworn to defend the star and all her inhabitants from harm, and, at times, from one another. The flames of war surge as Solheim fends off the Pyre Burner's fire. The gods' pleas for peace fall on deaf ears, and the battle rages on. When the smoke clears, the world of man is in ruins, their star left scarred for time eternal. Wearied from war, the Six seek solace in slumber. This tale of our shared past is entrusted to the King of Kings, that he may see it to its conclusion. The Oracle is no longer of this world, but her thoughts remain, and they must be known.
Ask about Luna's faults.
When the boy begins his existence on this star, the girl is met by the High Messenger. It is ordained that she will work with him to return the light. The girl reaffirms that promise. The High Messenger is moved by the girl's determination, her heart warmed by the girl's benevolence. Her faith in mankind is restored once more.
Sister, cease this madness. That boy will never be king.
Noctis is chosen. It is ordained. You of all people should know.
I know that you are throwing your life away.
That may be. But it's my choice. If only... If only I could hear his voice once more. If we could laugh together as we did as children. If we could live out our days together as we once dreamed.
Wherefore does the lady weep?
Forgive me. I vowed to only cry where prying eyes cannot see the tears in mine.
Yet others need not hide their grief. Is she so different from them?
No. She is no different at all. She wants exactly what they do. To be with the one she loves. But want though she may, it is not to be.
The lady's thoughts have been heard. the love she bears the king shall never fade, and in time her feelings shall be known unto him.
Gentiana.
And if the words are not spoken from her lips, then the messengers shall see that they are heard. The god's favor and the lady's love shall be with him evermore. Thus it is promised between the oracle and her familiar.
I am undeserving of your kindness. Thank you.
And so the promise is fulfilled. As her words go with him, so shall my blessing.
There we are.
Thanks. O King of Kings, restore the light unto this world.
Farewell, dear Noctis.
Luna, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I couldn't be there for you. Not even when you needed me most. There was so much you wanted to say. So much I wanted to say. And now, I'll never have the chance. I'm so sorry.
It's a Scilla blossom. A flower. Hello.
I won't let you down. I know you won't.
Luna. You and I will be together again someday. I promise.
Trident of the Oracle.
Hey, wake up.
What happened? No. Are you alright?
Yeah. I saw the Glacian. It's okay. She's gone now. You guys check out our drivers.
Got it. You good? Yes, I'm fine. Let's go.
Right, let's go. Lovely jubbly.
I feel I've earned the right to call you Noct. For a moment I felt death's chill wind. Such is the might of the gods. But then I remembered I'm immortal. Such is my blessing and curse. Your attack hurt me, nevertheless. My feelings, at least. And after all the memories we've shared, remember this. I should have asked if you remember him. Truly a blast from the past. Nay. You mustn't take what's not yours.
Where is he?
He? The little gunman's a short shot away.
Where?
Where else but Gralea, the seat of the Empire? I'm sure he'll be delighted to see you. And you might even find your crystal. With all these demons about, you could certainly use it. Off you go, then. I wouldn't want to keep you from your friend.
So he's revealed that he is immortal, and that is the end of chapter 12. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Chapter 13, Redemption. Having stolen Noctis's country, crystal, and cherished companions, Arden waits implacably in Gralea. Of course, this is the climax now, leading up to the end game. Ugh. This is where more shit hits the fan, and we get a further twist. And an eventual time jump as well.
We should be drawing close to Gralea.
Yeah. I can't imagine what it'll be like.
Swarming with demons, but you knew that.
Huh. Don't remind me.
Once we arrive, we'll make for the keep.
The keep?
Xegnortus, an Imperial megafortress said to be impregnable.
With Prompto and the crystal inside it.
What goes in must come out. So, are we buying the story that the crystal can purge demons?
The proof is in the purging, but it does stand to reason. We've observed that as the nights have grown longer, the demon hordes have grown stronger. If they are in fact averse to the crystal's light, it could save not only Lucis, but the world.
We'll find out once we take it back.
The hell?
What is it?
My guess, something to sidetrack us.
And here we go again. So, I mean, it's very repetitive as well, but especially with the train just constantly stopping.
What now?
Controller battery's low. Come on.
Let's get to work.
What's wrong? Get back!
Run!
Come on, move it!
Arden has stripped Noctis of his weapons. Flee to the freight car at the back of the train. The ability to call Umbra is also unavailable.
Only a matter of time before we run out of room to run.
Got a better idea?
Trade the train for the regalia.
Come on!
On my way!
Noctis, the freight car.
Keep moving!
Let's go.
Strap in.
Yeah, got it.
Get through the gate before it
Threat
closes.
upgraded. Activating level 4 security measures. Sealing all gates.
The city's defense system has begun sealing all entrances. Make it to Gralea before the gate closes.
Put the pedal to the metal.
That's the idea.
Don't crash.
Thanks for the tip.
Where are we now?
Inside a tunnel, on the train tracks.
Don't slow down, or they'll catch us up.
Going as fast as I can. Hang on.
Here we go. Bloody hell. Let's go. You cannot stop me.
And it's over.
It'll take a bit more than that to stop His Majesty's trusty steed.
Dodging one thing to run into another.
The Regalia can take the punishment. Just focus on your driving.
You can do it. You can get through this.
Let's go. Oh shit.
It's closing. Floor it.
Come on, old girl.
That's all she's got.
It'll do. Dad. Thanks for everything.
And here we
Are
are.
we seriously marching into the capital empty-handed?
And with no assurances, the crystal can beat back the demon hordes.
Guess we'll find out the hard way. No turning back now, right?
Let's find the entrance to Segmortus Keep.
Let's be quick. Come on, this way.
Let's have a look at the map. There we are.
Hey! Ignis! Gladio!
Who will you follow? Noctis. Difficulty normal. Proceed as Noctis, yes. Chapter 13 verse 2 is now available. Accessed by switching to Gladiolus at Dormitoriums. Oh, I didn't know you could do that, but that's pretty... Oh yes, we can't kill, can we?
Look at you, all by your lonesome.
You again. You know, for an Imperial Chancellor, you one sick son of a bitch. Demons, the hell do you want? Leave me alone. This is getting out of hand.
No, don't do it. No. Off he goes. Plot. Harboured within the Ring of the Lucii, Arcana encompasses 3 powerful spells. The first of these is Death, which drains Lufreya's life force to restore your own.
Get in here.
Here we go.
Looks like it's connected below. Might be my ticket to the top.
Yeet. Find switches to power up doors and elevators in order to continue on to Zegnortus Keep, where the crystal is being held. Power grid B.
Maybe another.
Another power.
Maybe another.
Let's go. Nothing else.
Now go. Maybe another.
Hello. A high elixir. Inventory full.
Nice.
Right. Lally jubbly. Let's keep it moving. Flesh fortify. Boom, 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 snap. Boom, 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 snap. Do 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 do. Let's push. Lovely jubbly. Yeah.
That's the way to the elevator taken care of.
Bang. Boom, 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 snap. Dog. There we go. A spell of the Arcana Holy counters with a blast of sacred light when evading, making it effective against melee enemies. Cast the spell just before an attack lands to deal more damage. So regular attack is death, evasion attack is holy. And then there'll be one more as well. Right, yeah, do it this way. Idiot. Save manually at dormitories found throughout Greylia and Zegnortus Keep.
Should be safe to rest here.
Nope. No point doing that, so I'll just carry on. A spell of the Arcana Alterna consigns entire hordes of enemies to the void at the cost of all MP. That didn't even work. Debased silver piece. Might as well continue. Eat. Iron shavings.
Dead quiet. Where'd everybody go?
Where do you think, Noct? Where do you think? That was a strong activation of Holy there.
This whole city gives me the chills.
Do-do-do-do.
Too quiet for comfort.
How does it feel to be powerless? Can't help your friends if you can't help yourself.
Gotta hurry and find them, wherever they are.
Let's go.
Can't you simply taste the air of foreboding?
Sharp, Arden. I mean, he does kind of carry the second half of the game. Otherwise, yeah. Rogue Axemen patrol along a set route. Hiding from rogue Axemen allows you to avoid conflict and recover MP.
These don't look like typical MTs.
I'll happily use my MP.
Must be tiring having to run all the time.
Camo's flicking out there. Hello, mate.
Something different about them. Something off.
A side quest? Surely not. Yes. Well, let's just change route. I'm going to assume you probably have to do both routes, right? Character stats and gear do not carry over from the main game. Okay. Proceed as Gladio, yeah. Might as well do both.
going up.
Is there a way forward?
Well,
oh, this is mainly a
going
shortcut.
forward without facing off with the demons.
But
I
now
should do the
Noctis facing
knocked
him
one,
alone.
but-
There must be some way we can help him.
Perhaps I could be of service.
What are you doing here?
Why, I come bearing gifts.
The hell?
See? Gifts. Now, I believe a thank you is in order.
For what? Another one of your stupid tricks?
Here I am, helping for a change, but I can see I'm not wanted.
I'm loath to trust him.
Same. But at this point, we need all the help we can get.
So I'll just check to see. Apparently this was added in
I
later.
ought to have been more cautious. If anything were to happen to Noctis.
Can't move forward if you're always looking backward. Quit thinking about what you could have done then. Start thinking about what you can do now.
You're right. What's done is done.
Brave Arch, yep.
So if we can conjure our weapons again, does that mean Nox will too?
I have a feeling the Chancellor isn't so generous.
How come?
He may have shown friendship, but he's proven a foe before.
I'm not allowed to use rest points. Oh, for fuck's sake. If I've completely fucked it and can't go back to the Noctis one. The Noctis one is the main one. That's the one I want to do. But I can't really do much, can I don't think, but fuck's sake. Can't go back now. Brilliant. So Noct has all these fucking rest areas we can swap, but this scenario doesn't. It's just annoying.
It's dead silent.
More like undead silent. Place is crawling with demons.
Right this way, gentlemen.
Proceed with caution.
Honestly, are you even listening? Keep going a little closer. Yes, that's a good boy.
Hold up.
What is it?
Found some kind of secret passage.
Led here by our guide.
Long as it's a step in the right direction, I'll take it.
Where are we now?
Wherever it is, it's a mess. Watch your step.
Should have done all this as Noct, but I was just curious and I've been fucked over from it. I just thought I would be doing both scenarios, but nope.
Jeez, these things gone haywire or something.
which may help us monitor the rest of the keep. Does anything look operable?
I'm more of a low-tech kind of guy, but I'll see what I can do. What have we here? Huh. Looks like they wiped everything.
All of it?
Yep. Wait, I got something. There's one surveillance tape they forgot to erase. Almost like they wanted us to see it.
Well, then we best have a look. Whatever's on that tape might help us locate Noct and Prompto.
What of the Hydraean's power? What of my precious ring?
By the hand of the Oracle, they are with the king now, their rightful owner. And someday soon he shall use them to purge our star of its scourge.
But the crystal is mine. I am the one true king.
Nay, it is Noctis and none other. Certainly not a puppet of the darkness and the demons it has borne.
You are the puppet, and you must die.
At last you have arrived, Noctis. The gods have shown you their favor. As blood of the Oracle, I present you your father's glaive. Now, go forth, my king. Shine your light unto the world.
Well, that was a way of doing it. And that is the final royal arm as well.
Sycophancy. I've indulged your false heroism for far too long.
You tried to save the world in my stead, but it wasn't enough. The crystal chose me, not you. Oh, rejection hurts, doesn't it?
Well.
Was that Noct?
No, just that scumbag Chancellor posing as him.
It sounded like Ravus tried to return His Majesty's sword.
Yeah, guess he finally got over his grudge. Even called Noct his king. Let's move. If that's what he did to Ravus, there's no telling what he'll do to Noct. Looks like Arden bought himself some time.
And we've none to waste. We need to find Noct before he does.
Right. Right, okay.
Looks like some sort of cargo bay.
There's a high probability that Crystal will run through here at some point. They could use to transport it.
But not over here. Might be something up ahead.
Goodbye. Let's push. Iron Giant. So it'd be good if in the main game you could play as the other characters, but of course they did it in the DLCs, because as I said at the start of the stream, it was originally rushed out, so many missed opportunities, which is unfortunate, but you know. Let's go.
We ought to be close to the core of it right now. That's probably why they're keeping the crystal. And
I pressed triangle for the ability there, but I will. Let's go. Yeet. Rotisserie chicken. I don't know why I said that. Ignore me.
What is it?
The crystal. Right here on the screen.
Then we're close. Do you see any sort of control panel?
Sure do.
If it's anything like the Citadel, there should be a barrier barring access.
Well, then we unbar it. You just tell me what to do.
Right.
Hello, motherfucker.
Thieves cannot escape the hand of justice. The crystal is mine. Never shall I loose my grip. The crystal, the light, the power, all of it mine.
It's the Chancellor. Get counted, bitch. Shit, that was a waste. Get counted.
I can't hear it anymore. Is it dead?
Not yet. Thing just disappeared. You never seen one that talked looked like that before.
No one's so fixated on the crystal.
I thought Irenaeus said the demons were afraid.
Maybe like moths to a flame. Or it may be one of the Empire's alternative facts.
Whichever it is, that monster's still on the loose.
We need to find it before it finds Nocturne.
Oh dear, I can see the light fading from your friend's eyes.
This bastard.
Hang in there, Noct.
Let's go.
Wrong way. Keep going, a little closer.
Odin just loves playing around.
This is the Imperial Security Bureau. Also the failure to assist
I don't care.
I think that situation is us.
The latter, either. Keep your ears open. These broadcasts might help us understand what's going on outside.
If that son of a bitch even...
Wait! Can't you hear that?
Hear what?
Noct's voice. I heard it. Clear as day. This way. Follow me.
Hey! Wait up!
For King and Comrade. This is the final bit. So because Noct's section would have been a bit longer than that, I think. By the looks of it. If you want, at the end, once I've done everything post game, I can go on the menu and show off Noctis's side, because that's what I was going to do originally. Because you can, I think, access both paths, because it wasn't originally a part of the game, but they've added it in. So if you want to see it at the end or something, I can do it right at the end of the playthrough. But I'm not really too fussed about seeing it. But if others want to see it, then I easily can. But we've got this, all of this here. Oh, faithful heir. What is that for? Is that for getting all of the royal arms? I'm going to assume so. Once it loads. Yep. Collected all 13 royal arms.
In case there was any doubt, it's a trap. Hurry, while you dawdle, people are dying.
I've really gone and done it now.
No, is that you?
Claudio!
Where are you?
Should stop fucking around like that, because I'm actually losing quite a lot of health.
Noct's in trouble!
Guardian! There ought to be a kill switch nearby. Find it!
Well, how do you know that?
I believe it's the reason we were brought here.
There we are.
That was close.
How the hell did you get here?
You're welcome.
Thanks.
After we were separated, we received help from the usual suspect.
That bastard's playing with us. But at least we're together.
All but one of us.
Reunited with your retainers at last. How very touching. Must be a fine feeling, having friends. Look how happy you are.
This guy doesn't shut up,
I
does he?
pray you find your dear Prompto soon.
Not really anything here, is there? No. Collect whatever's around, but that is about it. Right, now that
Locked. Meaning...
Odin shut up, do this.
Oh, I knew you'd go that way. Oh, you're such a tease.
This guy doesn't shut up, does he? And here we are.
Hey, you alright?
Are you hurt? Do you need help?
I'm fine. Thank you, Noct. No sweat. Tell me, were you worried about me?
Of course.
Of course I was. What kind of question is that? Of course. That's why you came. Like I believed you would.
Prompto.
That's why I told myself I couldn't die. Not until I could see you. And hear you tell me I'm not a fake. That I'm the real me.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Everything's alright now.
Find the device sealing Nox powers. Right. Little dee dee, little dee dee, little dee dee. There we go. I'm gonna worry about that. Let us continue.
Do you hear that?
Hear what?
I've heard this sound before. On the train, just before your weapons failed you. It's nearby. And it may hold the key to restoring your power. It's here.
This thing? Door's locked.
It's coming from within. Is there no way through?
There's a way. So, MTs, they've got those code prints. Just like I do. Do they? Never looked. Yeah. So, as it turns out, I'm one of them. Not exactly something I could tell people growing up in Lucis. Still, you guys are like the only friends I've ever known. I just hope that things can stay the way they were. Whatever. Who cares where you were born?
I don't see you turning against us. Not now or ever.
Thanks, guys. Still, I can't change where I came from. What I am.
Since when does where you come from matter to you? You never once treated me as a prince.
It's got you there.
Never so much as a highness.
We're done here. Come on, crowned citizen.
You're one of us, right?
Unless you'd rather not be.
Right. Oh.
So... did it work?
With the device down and out, Nox's power should be up and running.
Go on, try it.
All right. Moment of truth.
Oh!
We're back, baby.
What a relief. Let's roll.
With all his powers restored, Noctis can once again travel to the past by calling Umbra at dormitories. Hello. Gargantua. Right, now, oh no, that's the wrong menu. Need to re-equip. What do we need? Right, it's a Sword of the Father. Obviously not. Right, yeah, Thunderbolt. Nothing else is there. Nope. And the Radiant Lance. Oh yeah, much more worth it. Yeah, that'll do. To be fair, I don't like the order. I have it in a certain order, so I want to keep it that way. Yeah. Oh, we're not allowed to grab that. Okay, so it's just going to be a fight to the finish.
Yeah. My thanks.
decided to rock the ring.
Had to. No weapons, no friends, no choice, really. You know, somebody here's got to fight to rescue the crystal. Not to mention rescue all of your asses.
Spoken like a true king. About time.
The ring that's a great bond. Comparatively.
You can see that again. Especially now that you don't have your weapons back.
Which blinked off, couldn't see, but we're good.
Get on with it.
You getting a feel for things, Ignis?
Feeling my way around.
Piss off, mate, let's go. Bonk. Goodbye. Alright.
Where's that elevator?
Bum 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 bum.
Here goes! Can you see again? That doesn't mean I can push buttons. Well, don't overdo it, okay?
Goodbye. Nice knowing you, pal. I still won't even get a level up with all this experience. Pog. Just how much experience you need for these later levels, but you know, probably won't be leveling up much now anyway, to be fair. Oh, hello.
Hopefully Biggs and Wedge both made it to safety.
Who and who?
Our train drivers.
And soldiers. They can fend for themselves.
Let's go.
So, where'd you guys park the regalia?
Outside. Though park ain't the right word.
She's broken down, alas.
Oh, he's back.
Truly be.
Does seem kind of keen, Ray.
Are you fighting?
Nothing more of us can handle.
All in bullet time, baby. All in
Kaboom.
bullet time, baby.
Shall span all the land. By the crystal's light, we shall flourish. I shall arise as ruler of the world.
All right, things are looking up.
Let's see what we came for.
Here we go. Some big cutscenes coming up. Or maybe not quite yet.
One hell of a hangar.
Huh. Look at all this space.
So, the central elevator's through here.
And out of the loading bay.
Hey, buddy. Could you try to stick
Your
together?
Majesty, your precious crystal awaits you. To liven things up, I thought I'd take you on a stroll down memory lane. Of course, memories decay with time.
It's Ravus.
Is that Ravus?
Or what's left of him?
Damn it.
Keep both on him.
That'll do.
goodbye.
Sorry to bring this up. A sorry end for the High Commander. For anyone. He was a man with hopes and dreams.
Ugh. It's horrible.
What kind of fiend makes demons of men?
Oh, I didn't that too.
Look alive! Company!
Yeah, chapter 13's a big one.
Get back!
At the very least, I must try.
We're getting nowhere!
And they just keep coming!
Knocked! Must go on alone. What? If you can obtain the crystal power, you may yet be able to turn the tide. Elsewise, we're all like to perish.
Biggie's right. It's our only chance.
What about you? You'll manage somehow. Just keep moving.
Still get to the crystal. If you return alone, your friends will have to stay behind.
Very good.
Nice try.
Get rid of these.
Hangar gate closing. Please stand clear.
You better think fast. I don't envy you your decision.
Oh well, of course, that fucking happens. Get out! I'm not even allowed to press triangle to get the fuck out. Fuck is that shit? Get out of here.
Betraying your friends for the greater good. The mark of a monarch. Step forth, your majesty. If you wish to obtain the crystal's power, you must be prepared to lose all else.
Gate closing. Please stand clear. Gate closed.
Don't die on me.
Here we are.
Do you suppose your dear friends are still alive? Those who died for you, do you ever wonder what went through their minds? Can you even recall their final words?
I'll come back for you all. I swear. How far's this go? Crystal had better be here. Everyone's counting on it. Counting on me.
There it is. Is that the prelude in the background?
Your journey is over, Noct. Unharmed by the light, the chosen king. Allow me to regale you with a tale. In an age long past, an incurable scourge ravaged mankind. A tiny menace that twisted men into monsters, the likes of which you've seen. Elusive the savior who could cure the afflicted. His body would come to host myriad demons. Countless lives be spared. But a jealous king, one chosen by the crystal, ostracized and demonized this healer of the people, making a true monster of him. I gave you my name earlier, but you should know that it was not a name given to me at birth. Arden Lucis Kylum is my proper name. You'll never guess his name is Ymir was. Killing you tomorrow will bring me some satisfaction. Play the crystal's power. Arise as its champion. Only once the crystal and the king are no more. I know redemption. Come back soon. I shall keep your friends company to you.
So yeah, Arden fell from grace after learning that the crystal and the gods had rejected him due to the taint he required when saving his people. That's the best way to summarise what he just said. But yeah, believing the sacred stone would purge the world of demons, Noctis reached out to it only to be pulled inside.
Gather strength, O chosen.
Hello, Bahamut.
The fate of this world falls to the King of Kings. His providence consecrated in the divine light of the crystal. So it is ordained, the revelation of Bahamut.
What is this place?
The heart of the crystal, wherein lies the soul of the star. And it is in this place that the king will gain the power to fulfill his calling. They stand against the darkness and abide in hope. sustained by faith unfaltering that their king shall arise and bring deliverance. By the covenants awakened, the six have seen the coming of the prophesied hour. A time when the crystal shall have shed the entirety of its light unto the ring. Only then, once the sacred ring is replete, can the true king complete his ascension. And only by the true king's hand can the immortal accursed be banished and the light restored to this world. A man cursed with life eternal, whose immortality stems from the self-same scourge that wrought the demons. One so impure of body and soul was deemed unworthy of the crystal's light and forbidden to ascend. His mind twisted by spite and bent on revenge, the usurper came to bring darkness down upon our world. Only the true king, chosen by the crystal and guarded by his forebears, can end the accursed's madness.
So Odin wants to kill Noctis with the power of the crystal to wipe out the bloodline and the crystal at the same time.
Means to ending the immortal accursed. A power greater than even that of the six, purifying all by the light of the crystal and the glaives of rulers past. Only at the throne can the chosen receive it, and only at the cost of a life his own. The King of Kings shall be granted the power to banish the darkness, but the blood price must be paid. To cast out the usurper and usher in dawn's light will cost the life of the chosen. Many sacrificed all for the king, so must the king sacrifice himself for all. Now enter into reflection, that the light of providence shine within. Waxes full. Go forth to the kingdom where the usurper awaits. Reclaim the throne and fulfill the calling of the true king.
It's been, I think, a 10-year time jump. Be a mark of the Draconian. So that's 5 of the 6 that we have marks for. There's only 1. We don't have. Anyway, we are on chapter 13. The end of chapter 13. Hello, Umbra.
Umbra? Be waiting. In Hammerhead.
The Chosen King's Calling. That's the end of chapter 13. here we are. Chapter 14, Homecoming. Noctis leaves his prison to find himself on Angel Guard. His father's ship is moored at shore, none the worse for wear. It now carries him back to Golden Key. Back to his kingdom. Of course, we saw Angel Guard in the distance all the time at Golden Key. Took a photo of it as well at some point. But yeah, we are heading back. We are very close to the end. I'm going to wait for it to load in, then I'll do a manual save. And then I think you stay in Lucis for... I could stay here for the rest of the game now. Yeah, it's been 10 years. Everything is the way it is. I believe the game ends in Insomnia, but I'm not sure. I mean, it makes sense. Just gotta wait for it to load in. World of Ruin. Reunite with the others. This is the final main game chapter.
Where'd everybody go?
Here we are. We are here. Right, bear with me. Right, sorry about that, just had to quickly check stuff. Right, here we are. So chapter 14 is the final main game chapter. So starting, well, I mean tomorrow will be the end of the main game, so thank you for watching this episode of my playthrough of Final Fantasy 15 within the Final Fantasy Marathon. And in the next episode I will be finishing the main game by completing the final main story chapter, chapter 14, where I will chase down the usurper Ardyn, who we now know, oh god, as we now know to be Noctis's relative, and we now know that Ardyn was refused the light of the crystal, so it kind of twisted him into this sick path to revenge. But until then, I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you